Yo, yo, yo. Hello, can you hear me? Alright, so sorry about the last video. I had run out of space. Apparently, I had like my camera to where it was like taking up a bunch of space at once because I wanted like the best quality. Anyways, though, so like I was saying, like there's a lot of manipulation going on in this world, and this world has definitely turned to money. Money has more value than a human life. Why is that? And why do we continue to keep it that way? Why do y'all want to keep it that way? Is money more valuable than you? Is money more valuable than your kids? We made it that way. And y'all don't understand that we can also change it. So the moment we stop valuing it so much is the moment that we can start valuing ourselves much more. Okay? Because no paper, no material should be more important than your own vessel, than your own being, your own well-being. A paper shouldn't determine where you stand in life. You know what I'm saying? And who you are and this and that. So many people judge and they try to define who you are because depending on how much you have. People have things so confused. Y'all have no idea. Like, man, I've seen the most poorest people have the greatest minds. You know what I'm saying? But since these minds are so great and they have no value in money, people discard them. People don't look at them like that. They think that they're just crazy and this and that. But really, the crazy ones are those who judge people based off material possessions, based off money, based off what you have. It's honestly, it's getting pretty reckless now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm starting to see that you can't even just go add people, man. Like that's why you gotta be careful who you add, because these people start to spam you and this and that, and they start to, hey, send me money for this. Hey, you want to be my sugar daddy and this and that? I'll send you this much money, this and that. It's really all a scam. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's crazy how many people do it, because like I go adding people, and man, everybody's just trying to get money. And if you ain't trying to spend money, oh, I ain't your friend then. What the fuck? What's going on in this world, man? What y'all got going on, and why y'all entertaining it? You feel me? It needs to stop being entertained. It needs to stop being made a priority. Okay, we need to become a priority. We ourselves, and the only currency we need to be looking at is the richness in our heart. You know what I'm saying? Determine on who you are and within. That should be your currency right there. If your heart is rich, then that should determine where you stand in life. It shouldn't be a freaking piece of paper, man. Because anybody can put on a front, anybody can put on an act, and that's what goes on in this world. Everybody's fronting, everybody's putting on this act, everybody's stunning and stuff, just to try to get money. You know what I'm saying? Then you got people out here hurting themselves, doing stupid things just to try to get attention so they can get money. It's out of hand. It's out of control. And if you deny it, then you're completely lost and you're completely blinded. Okay, it doesn't take a genius to see these things and to acknowledge these things and to understand that, hey, you know what, this money has overcome our world and it shouldn't be this way. We don't even have justice no more. Justice doesn't even exist no more. What's justice? Because money's more important. We over here fighting in court and people are lying and stuff. People are doing the most. You got lawyers willing to lie and fight for people and trying to go through loopholes and stuff like that because all money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was 17 years old when I got messed over with the system. I have many reasons why I stand where I stand today, and I knew it all take place for a reason, so I'm okay. I'm thankful for it all. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's time to make a difference. And so, if you're not with that, then hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this: good luck to you, man, because it's finna come to an end soon. It's just best that we turn to God. You know what I'm saying? Because God has big plans in store for us, for those who've undergone too much suffering due to these things that have come about. That due to these things that have occurred in our world. Okay, so I'm not gonna stress about those who just want to remain. Okay, but like I said, I'm not gonna stress. Period. I'm just here to just let y'all know, hey, open y'all's eyes. If y'all not seeing these things taking place physically, then you're just literally living a complete blinded life, because you're not even looking within spiritually. You're not acknowledging what's going on physically. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just moving. You're just going no direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to know where you're going. You need to know what you're doing. You need to understand yourself and what you want out of life. You know what I'm saying? And if it's money, then your mind is twisted right now. And you need to get your mind right. It needs to be right here. You know what I'm saying? Because this world don't serve us no more. And the more you try to fight and chase that money, oh, I promise you, man, the more it's going to run from you. You got to learn just to chase what it is that you want and that you love, and everything else, all good things will come to you. You know what I'm saying? But don't be looking at that money, because that money is going to destroy you. It's gonna destroy your mind, it's gonna destroy your heart, and it's gonna destroy everything about you. And before you know it, you're gonna be completely shriveled up, man. And you ain't gonna know who you are. You ain't gonna know what you're doing no more. You're just gonna be lost. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to start acknowledging all these things. Like I had went to court. I had went to trial when I was 17 years old, and this DA fought really hard to put me into the system. Why would you try to put a young man into the system? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was afraid. She was scaring me. She was making up lies. What's his name? The investigator was making up lies. He was trying to ask me questions, and I was telling him to like ask me whatever you want. I'm gonna answer because I didn't do it. I had nothing to hide. And you know what this man had went in court and said? He said that he thought that was suspicious, that I was just so eager and anxious to answer his questions. What the, like, what? Imagine how I felt being 17, 18 years old, dealing with these things, and I'm seeing the system so corrupted, just doing everything they can to put me down. No evidence. They had no evidence, nothing. They had a 9-year-old supposedly that said that he pointed me out, but my mom caught the DA telling that kid, hey, this is the guy, he's in court, he's wearing the white shirt, and he has the afro, that's what you need to point out. He didn't even know who I was. They didn't want to give me a lineup, they didn't want to give me a lie detector test, they didn't want to do nothing. Because they knew I would have won if I did that. So instead, they prevented me from having these things, and they even lied to me, saying that they have another case on me, a case that they had already closed. It was already a done deal. They already had their suspect and everything. I had pawned something for this person. And it's crazy because I even told this person too. And that's what I'm saying. This money got people twisted. I had told the person, hey, it's stolen, right? Like, I don't mind pawning your place. He told me it was his. I don't mind pawning your Xbox. It was an Xbox. I was like, but it better not be stolen, man. And he was like, nah, it ain't. So I went in and used my ID and everything and pawned it for him. And so they wanted to ask me about that. But they already had him and everything. He already confessed to everything. They had their case already. So once I lost court, I couldn't say certain things in court. So I looked guilty because I couldn't say certain things. I was just like, you know, it made me look guilty. They knew what they were doing. They know how people react to these emotions and to these ways that people look and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Body language and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So they knew what was going to happen. So they took that to advantage to try to deceive me and to deceive the jury, and they got their case and they ended up winning. And when they won, that's when I found out after a cop came in. He questioned me about it, small, like 2 or 3 questions, and then all right, that's it. I was in disbelief. I was like, dang, everybody's working together in this thing. This place is crooked. This place is corrupt. Money. Money, 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 money. Status, attention. That's it. And people are worried about all the wrong things, and we're over here messing each other over just to receive these things. It shouldn't be that way. We should be able to take care of each other and love each other to receive these things. You know what I'm saying? But y'all want to continue living in this world. I don't get that. It don't make sense. You know what? It's not for me to make sense. It's for y'all to make sense. Because I get it and I understand. You know what I'm saying? But I need y'all to try to make sense of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I see some of y'all still try to fight for these things and try to make sense of these things and still fall back into these ways, not realizing that they're not serving us no more. And God is trying to bring you out of this because he has something greater in store for us. So if he's calling on you, hey, you need to stand up. You need to make a difference in your life as well as those around you, because he's calling on you for something great, because he's had enough. He's had enough of the insults. He's had enough of all these things that are going on in this world where his people are being betrayed and his people are being destroyed. He's had enough of it. And now he's come to take back everything in his favor. So I'm telling you, if he's calling on you, you know what I'm saying, then hey, make sense of everything I just told you and start going hard for God. Because he's finna bring change to this world, and it's coming. It's already here. It's already happening. I'm speaking. I didn't come out and start speaking just because God came and woke me up and said, hey, I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? I know these people hurt you, and it shouldn't have been that way. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. It all happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I got something for you. I'm going to show you something. And that's exactly what he did. He showed me something. That's all it takes for someone to show me something. And if I see it's worthy, if I see it's something that's worth me chasing, then I'm going to go hard for it. That's all I've ever done my whole life. When I see something's worthy, I go hard. It could be a person. It could be a thing. It don't matter what it is. If I see something in it, I go hard for it. So that's what's going on right now. So don't think I'm just this crazy person talking all these things. Nah, man, I see a beyond. I see things that y'all see too, but y'all in denial. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm gonna come and speak what it is. I'm gonna let y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I've always been that person. I've always been myself. I've always been the person to speak up what I feel. You know what I'm saying? I've always been that person. And I'm not gonna stop being that person because I'm a leader. I ain't no follower. You know what I'm saying? I'm a leader in God's angelic army. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to continue leading. I'm here to continue bringing up his people. I never stop bringing up his people. That's all I ever try to do is bring up his people. You know what I'm saying? So just want to give y'all a heads up, man. Everybody need to start looking at these things. My brother Adrian, he went to prison. Didn't have no good evidence on him, but yet they still got him. Why is that? There's no justice being served. You know what I'm saying? If someone's offended in that court, oh, they can react off of emotions and feelings, and they have that authority in their hand now, and they can just, hey, you know what? Forget you. You go ahead and go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be that way. We shouldn't have these people in authority. You know what I'm saying? They had no type of evidence on my brother or anything. You know what I'm saying? They still sent them. Same thing with my brother Hugo. They had no evidence of him on anything. They still sent him. You know what I'm saying? Why are these things taking place? Same thing with, I have a court case going on with me and my daughter and her mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it showed me that it's all a joke. Everything's a freaking joke, and I'm over it. I'm honestly I'm not over it. Like I said, in a way I am over it. Part of me is over it, but a part of me understands that everything's happening for a reason. God dang, that saw's annoying. But give me a second. But yeah, man, yeah, man, I'm gonna just ignore that. But what I was gonna say, yeah, in this court, off top, first off, I don't want to say too much on this because, you know, it's all good. It's for y'all to hear so y'all can be better and so y'all can learn. So I ain't tripping. She made up a bunch of lies and tried to make me seem like a very horrible person to the court systems. And she hired a lawyer and this and that, the mother to my daughter. And this person, they went and, you know, put that down and everything. They went and ran with it. All these things, she knows they're not true. But she was, you know, she just did what she felt she needed to do so she can win. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. Whatever it is, what it is. I know God got me. You know what I'm saying? As things continue to go on, her lawyer shows me that he's full of it too. You know what I'm saying? He's over here trying to make up lies. You know what I'm saying? He's over here trying to cover up things for her and this and that. So I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm really tired of these things that take place. These people trying to cover up the lies. Like, we're here to fight for justice. We're here to fight for what's right. And how can we do that when y'all over here making things up, lying, this and that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like, the judge had made court orders as well. Oh my gosh, this court orders, none of it was followed and none of it mattered. I'm just like, what's going on here, man? This system is a joke. It's seriously a joke now. I see people, this one lady that I know that I talked to, she said she got punched in the face by a man. Had the proof, everything. Didn't take her in. Didn't take him in, nothing. Let him go, let him be. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what's going on out here? You know what I'm saying? Everything's falling apart and it's for a reason. I'm here to tell y'all, hey, man, you better start turning to God because this system that's been created is falling apart. It's not going to serve. It's not serving y'all no more, man. It's time to open y'all's eyes. It's time for y'all to see. It's time for y'all to accept what's going on in y'all's face. That's right there, clear. You know what I'm saying? Stop sleeping. Stop walking around with your eyes closed. You know what I'm saying? That, hey, man, honestly, like, people try to think I'm fool here and this and that. Y'all have no idea. I'm so awoken. I'm so wide awake. I'm just looking at y'all like, hey, man, y'all gonna see soon, just as I do. But let me not, you know, put too much of my own emotions and feelings into this. Like I said, I can feel my part, but I know the truth at the end of the day too, you know. But I feel like hearing both ends it's very important for y'all because y'all can see, you know, from two perspectives, you know what I'm saying? And two perspectives is better than one. But yeah, man, it's time to, you know, get with the program, man, and really start stepping up and really start coming out and start making a difference in your life as well as others, especially when God is calling you, speaking to you. Stop taking it as a joke. I'm not gonna say you're taking it as a joke, but stop playing with yourself, man. I'm telling you, man, it's real. God is real and he's speaking to you. Don't deny yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Come out. I reach out to a lot of y'all and I get nothing in return, but it's okay. I don't expect to get nothing in return. You know what I'm saying? If y'all not gonna be, you know, become aware through me, it'll be through another. Sorry. It'll be through another. Okay? So I'm just telling you right now, stop playing with yourself, man, and just step on out 100% and start speaking and start preaching because you ain't the only one out here. God has many right there by your side. You know what I'm saying? And that's a true blessing because back then, not too many were able to step up and have many people beside them. But this is the time to step up. This is the time to come alive, you know what I'm saying? And to rise, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not alone. You got a whole army behind you. Step up, man. Make yourself known. Get on up out here, because I promise you, you're going to be glorified in the future to come. You know what I'm saying? You just got to take action in the present. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pop something open for y'all real quick. I'm going to keep this short for y'all today. You know, I just have to put that upon y'all today. Hopefully y'all understand and y'all see that, hey, this world ain't for us no more. It's a bunch of full of lies and manipulation. Hopefully y'all see that. But I'm going to say this is Luke chapter 11, verse 29. And when the people were gathered thick together, he began to say, this is an evil generation. They seek a sign, and there shall no sign be given it, but the sign of Jonas the prophet. That should speak a lot to y'all. God speaks to y'all through me and through all things. Stop playing around. Start taking notes of everything that I'm saying and start applying everything that I'm telling you. Okay? Because I promise you, it's gonna do you really good very, very soon. And it's gonna do you good now, honestly. But in the future to come, what's to come, it's gonna serve you 100% well. And you're gonna be glad that you started prepping yourself now. You're gonna be thankful that God sent me your way to start telling you all these things. I'm gonna read that to y'all one more time. It ain't a coincidence. Remember that. Nothing's a coincidence. Everything's for a reason. Okay? So remember, Luke chapter 11, verse 29. Let me make sure it's chapter 11. Yes. Luke chapter 11, verse 29. And when the people were gathered thick together, he began to say, this is an evil generation. They seek a sign, and there shall no sign be given it, but the sign of Jonas the prophet. Meaning, I'm just going to speak it to y'all. You ain't going to receive no sign. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be having all these crazy things happen, this and that, but it happened with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to speak to y'all. So you either going to hear me out, you know what I'm saying, and taking his word through me, or you're going to be left behind. You can think whatever you want. But at the end of the day, you know God is speaking through me. And if you don't, then you got a lot more opening to do. You got to open your eyes a lot more, because I know everything that I speak is real. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of y'all, some of y'all can't agree to some of the things, but y'all can agree to a lot of it. But those things that y'all can't agree to, hey, let it soak into you, because what I speak is all real, and it's all gonna come to be. And not everything's gonna be like all flowers and roses where you're just like, oh yeah. Nah, sometimes it's gonna hit you so hard you're gonna be like, I don't know if I can accept that. But you're gonna have to, because this world is light and dark. And for us to come together and be one, we gotta accept both. You know what I'm saying? But one more time, I'm going to read that for y'all. Luke chapter 11, verse 29. And when the people were gathered thick together, he began to say, this is an evil generation. They seek a sign, and there shall no sign be given, but the sign of Jonas the prophet. So at the end of the day, you also got to understand too that me coming out and speaking to y'all, that's your sign right there. Y'all have had enough already. You know what I'm saying? If that's not enough for you, then I don't know what you want. But God has given you everything, because he's working so hard on me every single day and night. You know what I'm saying? And here I am speaking it to y'all. So now he's giving y'all a sign. He's giving y'all a sign. Okay? This is y'all sign right here. So take it. If not, then hey, good luck to you. Blessings to you. At the end of the day, hey, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. Nothing's by chance. So if you don't take it in, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But if you feel it's calling you, hey man, step up. Come in here. And if you feel like you're just being pushed away, push that sign away. Tell yourself, nah, I need to come over here to this man right here. Like, even though I don't feel it, nah, I'm not going to go with that, because sin has overcome my body. And so it makes me do the exact things that I don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? And the things that are good for you, you want to do good, but you're pulled away from it. You don't have the ability to do it. So give yourself that ability. Tell yourself, force yourself, fight for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Tell yourself, nah, I'm going to go and walk with this man, and I'm going to go help this man, and I'm going to go be with him, and I'm going to help him spread the word, and I'm going to do everything he tells me I need to do, because I know God is speaking through this man. I know he's a heavenly host. I know this man is heaven sent. I know God is working through this man. Okay? So God bless y'all. Remember, that is Luke chapter 11, verse 29. Okay? God bless y'all. Y'all have a good day.